Chase Chrisley revealed having eye surgery on Instagram today. Turns out, Todd Chrisley's son has had a fair amount of issues with his eyes since he was pretty young. Is the young reality TV star doing all right? What happened to his eyes? Fortunately, he gave his fans and followers a very detailed update on his eye health. Turns out, Chase Chrisley recently made the decision to have LASIK eye surgery. He revealed the decision to have surgery in a very lengthy update about his eye health and how his poor vision made him feel. Since I was a little kid, I had always had terrible vision. Growing up, I had to wear glasses and eventually contacts that I would have to put in daily and remove daily. Needless to say, it was a pain. Turns out, Chase Chrisley recalls having to wear contacts and glasses for as long as he can remember. He admits he's always had issues with his vision. Chase Chrisley paints a very sad picture of how much he loathed waking up in the morning, opening his eyes, and not being able to see his environment clearly. Todd Chrisley's son also admitted that dealing with taking contacts in and out of his eyes on a daily basis was just a real pain. So he made the decision to get LASIK eye surgery, and he couldn't be happier with the results. His Instagram post featured himself standing beside an eye doctor inside of the facility he had the surgery done. His post proceeded to thank the staff of this particular facility for giving him his sight back. And he concluded his post by recommending anyone in the area struggling with vision problems consider reaching out to this facility too and letting these doctors help them as well. Chase Chrisley has a very sarcastic and playful personality. So it was really no surprise that some of his friends popped into his comments to poke fun at the name of the facility being called Wang Vision Institute. One of his friends jested in the comments, "Is this so you can finally see your Wang? Good on ya, buddy. Now you can vividly watch the ball slice OB." Another one of his friends teased. Some of Chase Chrisley's followers had questions and others just thanked him for sharing his decision to get LASIK surgery. One follower wanted to know what the recovery was like after his eye surgery. Chase responded that he was able to see just fine in about 24 hours. He added it takes about 3 days to full recovery, but you have to do eye drops for a week after the surgery. Chase had a few followers admit they were terrified of getting this type of surgery. A few even thanked him because they did live in the area and needed an eye doctor recommendation. Chase Chrisley had really bad vision problems. Do you think he made the right decision getting LASIK surgery? Share your thoughts with us in the comments down below. And keep coming back for the latest on the Chrisley family. Ali Johnson loves reality TV. She can't believe she was able to find a job writing about it. Ali has been doing this for 2 years. Reality star Chase Chrisley is no stranger to the spotlight. But his latest headlines aren't about business ventures or relationship rumors. Instead, they involve something far more personal: his health. After undergoing eye surgery, fans everywhere are asking the same question: is Chase all right? From reality royalty to recovery, Chase Chrisley, the son of reality TV mogul Todd Chrisley, and best known for his role on Chrisley Knows Best, has spent most of his adult life under the microscope. From his cheeky banter with his sister Savannah to his rocky relationships and entrepreneurial pursuits, viewers have seen just about every side of him. But this time, Chase let fans in on something a bit more vulnerable: his journey through a recent eye surgery that caught many off guard. The news broke quietly at first, with Chase posting a selfie on his Instagram story. Him reclined in a hospital chair, a white gauze patch over one eye, a thumbs up, and a caption that read, "All good. Folks appreciate the love." His millions of followers went into a frenzy. What happened? Was it serious? And more importantly, was she okay? The build-up? A problem you can't ignore. According to a source close to the family, Chase had been dealing with eye discomfort for months. It started with headaches and blurry vision in one eye, the source revealed. He brushed it off at first, typical Chase. But when he started having trouble reading menus or seeing the teleprompter during a promo shoot, he knew it was time to see a doctor. Doctors diagnosed Chase with a condition called pterygium. a benign growth of tissue on the white of the eye that can distort vision if left untreated. It's common among people who spend a lot of time outdoors without UV protection. Ironic for someone who spent half his life in front of ring lights and camera crews. He was told it wasn't urgent, but it wasn't going to go away on its own. The insider continued. So he made the decision to have it removed. A little nervous? A lot of love while Chase isn't exactly known for being serious. He's more often the comic relief in the Chrisley household. Sources say he was noticeably nervous ahead of the procedure. He joked about it, of course. Savannah Chrisley said in an Instagram, "Live the night before the surgery." He kept saying, "If I wake up looking like a pirate, I'm blaming you." But I could tell he was a little scared. Eye surgery is no joke. Despite the nerves, Chase had a strong support system. His fiancée, Emmy Metters, was by his side from start to finish. She cleared her schedule, drove him to the appointment, and waited through the whole thing, a friend of the couple shared. She even bought him those ridiculous post-op sunglasses that make you look like a secret agent from 1992. According to the outpatient clinic, the procedure took under an hour. Chase was put under light sedation while doctors carefully removed the pterygium and smoothed the eye tissue to preserve his vision and reduce scarring. He came out of it groggy but smiling, said the clinic nurse who assisted in recovery. First thing he asked was if the anesthesiologist followed him on TikTok. The recovery. Patience isn't his strong suit in the days following the surgery. Chase was ordered to avoid bright light, screen time, and strenuous activity, 3 things he tends to enjoy quite a lot. No Instagram lives, no golfing, no driving. He lamented in a short video update, his eyes still hidden behind a protective patch. "I've basically become a blind monk." Though dramatic, Chase's complaints weren't unfounded. Recovery from eye surgery can be uncomfortable, with side effects like burning, redness, and light sensitivity lasting up to 2 weeks. But Emmy and Savannah made sure he had everything he needed, from eye drops on the hour to home-cooked meals and audiobooks queued up to entertain him. "Let's just say Chase is not built for laying low," Savannah teased. "He tried to sneak his phone under the blanket like a teenager. I had to hide the chargers." Despite the discomfort, Chase was reportedly a model patient. "He took it seriously," said Emmy. "He knew this was his vision, his future. And I think the support meant a lot to him." Fan reactions. "We miss you, Chase." Unsurprisingly, fans rallied around Chase with overwhelming support. Social media exploded with well wishes, prayer emojis, and memes celebrating his bravery. The hashtag #IonChase trended for a short time on X, formerly Twitter, featuring everything from photoshopped pirate portraits to heartfelt notes from fans sharing their own eye surgery stories. "Had the same procedure last year. Hang in there. It gets better fast. You've got this, Chase," one fan wrote. Others sent gifts, with Chase later posting a thank you video surrounded by eye-themed care packages, googly-eyed pillows, plush eye masks, and a stuffed seeing eye dog, aptly named Vision. "Y'all are hilarious," he said in the video. "I feel like I'm at a one-eyed circus, but I love you for it." What's next for Chase? With the surgery behind him and his vision improving every day, Chase is already planning his comeback. "I've got new projects on the way," he hinted in a recent podcast appearance, voice clear and upbeat. A new podcast, maybe even dipping back into real estate, but with a clearer view, literally. Insiders say Chase used his recovery downtime to sketch out business ideas, reconnect with fans, and even journal, a side of him the public rarely sees. He's been more reflective since the surgery. Emmy shared, "I think it reminded him to slow down, take care of himself, and focus on what matters." The bigger picture. Why this matters while Chase's surgery might seem minor in the grand scheme of celebrity news, it speaks to a larger truth. Our favorite reality stars are real people, with real health concerns, fears, and vulnerabilities. And sometimes, sharing those moments brings us all a little closer. He could have kept it private, one fan posted on Reddit. But by showing up, even with a patch and red eyes, he reminded us that it's okay to be human. It also brought some attention to eye health, especially for young people who spend hours in front of screens or outdoors without eye protection. Chase even teased the idea of starting a social media campaign about eye care awareness. "I'll call it Eyes Up and make it cool to wear sunglasses," he joked. Tom Ford, call me. He's healing, resting, cracking jokes, and already plotting his next move. The surgery was a success. His vision is returning to normal, and he's surrounded by love from family, fans, and the woman he calls his ride or die. For a guy who's lived a very public life filled with ups, downs, and drama worthy of any reality script, this detour was refreshingly grounded. No headlines about feuds or finances. Just a man taking care of his health and letting us in on the journey. And if we've learned anything from Chase Chrisley over the years,